everyone. I think it's working this time. Yay, third time's a charm, right? No, anyway, I am going to be talking today about a book that I've been reading, and it's called Mighty Prevailing Prayer. It was written by Dr. Wesley Duewel. And hello there. And anyway, my husband recommended I read it. So I'm on about chapter 3 right now, but the first 2 chapters were just some very basic information. So 3 starts getting into a little bit of meat. So I'm just going to go over a couple of notes that I took this morning, actual quotes from the book. So anyway, I hope it ministers to you and it will help you in your prayer life. So here we go. First of all, what is the whole point of prayer? To get results, right? To be pleasing to God and to get results. I mean, otherwise, what's the point? So anyway, results, not just beautiful words. That's why we do it. That's the test of prevailing prayer. Not just mere sanctimonious devotional moments, not just things like that, but real answers to real life situations and real problems, answers that only God can provide. Hi there. And also answers that bear upon them the stamp of the divine. We need mighty demonstrations of the reality and the concern of God. Yes, God is concerned about this world, about you and about me, and all the things that that we find to pray about. So anyway, whatever gets you, this was another point, whatever gets you too busy for prayer time, whatever distracts you from holy prevailing, whatever robs you of the hunger for God, for souls, and for time for prayer warfare, well, that's a hindrance to God and to His kingdom. Ouch! That kind of bites us, doesn't it? We cannot afford it. So the great and godly people of the church have always been those who know how to prevail in prayer. So we have to realize that we have no greater ministry, and there's no leadership more influential than intercession. There is no higher role, honor, or authority than this. You know, we've been saved to reign through prayer. What a concept. We can reign with Christ through prayer. We have been Spirit-filled to qualify us to reign in prayer. So listen to this. This is just talking about some of the leaders in the past, and it says how they inoculate. That means to make immune, like we get, vaccinated for things. So how they inoculate by the contagion and fire of their holiness, how they lead the march in great spiritual revolutions, how the church is raised from the dead by the resurrection call of their sermons. Holiness springs up in their wake as flowers in the voice of spring, and where they tread the desert blooms as a garden of the Lord. Wow, God's cause demands such leaders. Yes, and so we are also created, saved, and called to this. So prevailing prayer is glorious. And here's how he describes how it's glorious. It's glorious because it unites us with the heartbeat of the Lord. The Spirit shares with us Christ's passion until we are convulsed by the same heart cry as our Savior. And just the glory of it, it begins as you feel the Spirit's assurance that your prayer has been heard and answered. We may not always see the visible results of it right away, but we can have the assurance that God's heard us and that He's answered us. So then we will see that prevailing prayer was worth it when we're standing before Jesus at the end of the age. Then we'll see that it was worth it. We'll bow before God on that day in awe and wonder that He would have even used us. to accomplish those purposes, and what a glorious day it will be. So that was the notes from chapter 3. And if you liked this, then just let me know. And if you would like more, just let me know. So anyway, love you guys. Thanks. Bye.